morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So we picked up these wheels for Bobby's car, and they're really dope wheels. Here they are, Wedsport TC10R, I believe they're called, 18 by 10.5 plus 20 or 23 or something like that. And the tires on them are extremely nice. I personally love how these wheels look with like the black and silver kind of combo, but Bobby, on the other hand, wants them 100% black, so we will be powder coating these wheels for Bobby's car today. So the first thing we need to do is go get the tires dismounted. As soon as we get them dismounted, we're gonna come back home and do some prep work on the wheels and get them powder coated. All right, guys, we got the tires dismounted. Before we do some prep work and get them powder coated, I'm actually gonna do a little bit of work on the truck. I never ever show the truck on the channel, and I figured today I might as well show you guys a few little things. So what we're gonna be doing, changing the oil. I haven't changed the oil on it for a while. Swapping out the headlights because these ones are leaking. Swapping out the bulb because the one is burnt out. And other than that, we should be good to go. Just a few little maintenance things to keep this thing a good daily driver, even though I don't really drive it. Check out the headlights. Leaking pretty bad. Oh my gosh. These new LED lights in the shop are a game changer. It's so nice in here now. It's like a photo studio in here. Almost. Not quite. All right, the truck is all finished up. Headlights look a million times better. Let's move on to getting these wheels prepped up for the powder coat. So what we're gonna be doing is going through, probably wash them up a little bit. We gotta pull the stickers off the back, and if there's any wheel weights, yeah, wheel weight right there. Pull the wheel weights off, and then we're gonna bring them over to the sandblaster and get them sandblasted. All right, we got the first wheel sandblasted. This does have a little bit of curb rash or like fender rash right there, so I'm gonna be filling that up with some JB Weld. I got some JB Weld mixed up right there. Let's go ahead, slap it on this curbing, get it all smoothed out once it dries, and we can move on to powder coat. All of the JB Weld is nice and hard now. We can go ahead and smooth it out. We're gonna go ahead, clean up the wheels with some Dawn dish soap and water, and then we should be able to move on to powder coating. Here's how all that curb rash looks now that it's cleaned up. As you can see, it just filled in just a tiny bit so you don't see it under the powder coat. All right, this wheel is ready to go. It's all cleaned up, sandblasted. As you can see, we didn't take the time to do the backside. It would take probably an extra hour just to blast the backside, and it's not really gonna see any wear and tear at all like the front side will, so it'll be definitely okay just powder coating right over the black coating that is already on there. We are all ready to move on to powder coating. All the wheels are blasted, all the little curbing is fixed. We got a package right here from Prismatic Powders. Let's rip it open and see what color Bobby chose to run on these wheels. The color we chose to go with on these wheels is called Ink Black. It is supplied by Prismatic Powders, the best powder coating powders in the world. This video is sponsored by them, so huge shout out to Prismatic for sending over this Ink Black powder. We got 4 pounds here. That'll be more than enough to do all 4 wheels, front and back. I'll have Prismatic Powders linked, first link down in the description box below. Guys, go check them out. Very high quality powders. This here is the gun we're using, just like every time. We don't need tape, but we do need the hopper, the powder, and the gun. That is all we need to get these wheels done. You already know, let's pull out the oven, get it plugged in, get it preheated. I believe these are going to 400 degrees. We got the oven out. The first thing we need to do is get this thing preheated. Let's crank it up to, let's go 400 degrees, I believe is what this powder cure's at. I'll have to double check here in a minute, but I'm pretty sure it's 400. The first thing we're gonna do is throw the wheel in the oven, and we're gonna let it sit in there for about 15 minutes just to burn off any oil from my hands or any water from washing them. All that good stuff is gonna burn off in the oven. While that wheel is in the oven, let's go ahead and get all of the powder coating system set up. We got everything set up: power, ground, trigger, and the gun itself connected to the air. We already have the powder in here. We are ready to go. We're gonna pull the wheel out of the oven and let it cool down. It's probably gonna take about 15-20 minutes to cool down. You don't have to get it to 100% room temperature. You just don't want the powder to start fluidizing or curing the second you put it on the wheel. So let's pull it out, let it sit for about 15 minutes, and we can go ahead and spray it out. What I've always liked to do with wheels is always start by spraying it out like this, standing up on end. I'll do the whole wheel front and back, much easier to do that way. And then I'll lay it on its backside, tilt it back over, and do the edge of the wheel. When we're spraying this wheel out, we're gonna start with all the hard to get areas first. So inside all of the spokes, the lug holes, these little holes right there. Make sure all the hard to get areas are covered, and then come across the front, spray out the front, move on to the back, and then we will be done. We can throw it back in the oven. This powder bakes for 12 minutes at 400 degrees as soon as the wheel itself reaches 400 degrees. So all in all, it'll probably be in the oven for about 20 minutes. So the first wheel is all sprayed out. As you guys saw, it did start fluidizing a little bit, which means it's a little bit too warm when I started spraying, but I kind of just had to roll with it. And another thing that I was doing is going around with the flashlight, making sure we didn't have any thin areas or showing silver coming through from the sandblast. These LED lights do help out quite a bit, but you want to make sure you don't have any thin areas whatsoever. Very carefully, let's throw the wheel back in the oven. And like I said, 12 minutes at 400 degrees. So I got my infrared gun out. We're gonna check the temperature of the wheel. I'm gonna guess it's right around like 380. Oh yeah, 365, 370. Right now we're gonna start the timer for 12 minutes, and then as soon as the timer goes off, the wheel is 100% done. We can pull it out of the oven, let it cool down, and we can mount it on the car or get the tires mounted. All right, my friends, the 12 minutes is up. Let's pull the wheel out, check it over, make sure it looks all good, and we can move on to the other three. It looks absolutely amazing. Check out that ink black from Prismatic. One thing I did notice, that right there, do you guys see that? It looks like it hit the edge of the oven. So while it's still extremely hot, I'm gonna grab the gun, just a very, very light touch up right there. And it's gonna just melt right on there. All right, just like that. It doesn't look 100% perfect. It's about 99.5 though. You can't even really tell I just did that. That's what I've noticed with using like a ghetto at-home oven. The wheel hardly fits in there. I had to modify the oven a while ago to get 18 by 10.5s to fit in there. So a lot of times I'll have to do those little tiny touch-ups when I pull the wheel out. But this thing's good to go. Looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna bust out the other three, and then as soon as Bobbi comes over, we can run in, get the tires mounted, and get them on her car. All right, we just pulled the last wheel out. Other three are down there. Everything's finished up. Looking absolutely amazing, guys. We just gotta wait for all the wheels to cool down, specifically the last wheel. We can run in, get the tires mounted, and then as soon as Bobbi gets here, we can see her reaction of her new wheels. Hopefully get them on her car if her lug nuts are here, and see how it looks. Should look pretty damn good, I think.
Oh, freaking pretty.
You like them?
These are way, way better
Than what they were?
These are 10
nah,
times
you
better.
tripping.
Okay guys, I don't know if you saw my last video, but these.
Can you load all these in the truck by yourself with the tires?
Yeah.
I have to fill in a hole. Well, Bobbi really likes the wheels, so we are gonna go get the tires mounted and balanced, come back home, slap on her car. Hopefully the lug nuts are in by then. I overnighted a set from Amazon along with the black TPMS Oh, did you get the sensors? Black TPMS little nut things, and they haven't showed up yet, so they better show up here soon because I need to go get braking oil for the Evo 10. So we got the wheels and tires mounted, looking absolutely amazing. Bobbi wanted some spike lug nuts, so that's what we got her. I'm gonna pull her car in the shop, get the wheels and tires on. She's not here right now. She ended up going and getting me braking oil for my Evo 10. So while she's doing that, I'm gonna bust out her car and then hopefully call it a night. I wanna get it done before she gets here though, so we can just like get a raw reaction. It's gonna look sick with these new wheels and tires though. I absolutely love the Wed Sports. They look really, really nice. That looks so freaking sick. Kind of liking the all black now on the wheels. Ain't gonna lie. What do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. I think these look absolutely amazing. Now we kind of have another issue. Look at the brake calipers behind the wheels. Those things are so freaking crusty. Let's go bang out the other side and then we out the torque on the lug nuts. We got to put her spikes on. We have black TPMS caps and then we have the center caps as well we got to throw on. Well, here it is, guys. Looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna bring the car in and then bright and early tomorrow morning, I'll bring it outside of the apartment, out of the garage at the apartment, see how it really looks and see Bobbi's reactions. I hope she likes it. I think it looks really, really nice. It definitely needs a little bit more mods, maybe some coilovers, get it a little bit lower, powder coat the Brembos and do a few other little things. It'll be looking really, really nice. The black wheels with the black roof just looks sick though. It flows so nice now.
Ooh.
Might as well just kill it right there.
Oh my lord. It looks so freaking good, baby.
The one thing I really, really like about it is how much you can see the really nice Brembos.
I was literally just gonna say.
Things are so fucked up.
I was just gonna say the one thing that I can notice a lot more is the Brembos.
Pretty crusty. You like the wheels though?
Yeah, and I love my lug nuts.
You do?
I love the spiky ones.
Dope.
Yeah, they look so good, babe. Damn.
What's next? More low?
Yeah, that gap is massive. Just kidding, it's really not that bad.
It's lowered on like springs or something.
It looks so much better.
I know, that black roof looks, look at it, it all flows together now. The black roof, the tails, the wheels, the headlights.
Let me look at it from the front. So I feel like that's the best angle of this car. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's pretty sick.
I
like your hood and your chipped windshield as well.
Windshield is the next mod because it's getting replaced on Monday.
Lit. Yeah, it looks sick.
Whoa, the Brembos are hideous.
What color are we gonna do on them?
I'm thinking a light gray or a dark gray.
Drop a comment down below. What color do you think we should do the calipers on Bobbi's Evo now? The red looks good, like if we left them red, but just redo them. But she also wants to change it up a little bit. She's thinking like silver or gray. I think it looked dope. Drop a comment down below. Huge shout out to Prismatic for sending over the powder for these wheels. It was called Ink Black. I'll have a link down in the description box below. That's gonna be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you drop a comment down below and let us know what color of calipers Bobbi should do on the car. And it's cold, and I'm going inside. Goodbye.